Hi everyone, I'm Danielle with Trinity Readings. We're going to do the Capricorn May Tarotscope. I know I'm really late on this, but it's still good, right? All right, keep in mind these are general readings. Take what resonates, leave what does not. If you find that the reading doesn't resonate, you can always check your moon rising or Venus placements because sometimes those will resonate more. And I do offer personal readings. You can get all that information in the description box. All right, Capricorn, we're going to see what you've got going on for the month of May. Any messages that are wanting to come through for you? What is it your guides want you to know? I feel like it's came up in a lot of the collective readings for May that shifting focus, shifting where you're giving attention to would probably benefit a lot, especially if what seems to be getting the most of your attention is something that's like heavy or negative. I also feel like it's like you might find benefit right now in exploring your spirituality more, exploring your beliefs more, maybe even being open to expanding on your spiritual beliefs in some way. So if you're very interested in meditating and connecting to your guides, maybe explore new meditations, new ways to meditate, new ways to connect to your guides. Like, just take whatever you have going on in your spiritual practice or in your spiritual beliefs, like try to find a way to explore more in that. Learn more, research more, like look into new things. I feel like that might give you that might provide a lot of benefit to you, maybe even give you some sort of a breakthrough or a much needed insight. I kind of feel like, Capricorn is the energy that is very much about routine and putting in the work and sticking to, a very structured type of day-to-day routine. And I feel like that's a good thing. Like that's what benefits you, right? That's your strength. That's your power. But if you're finding that you're not necessarily where you would like to be, or if you're finding that you're feeling stuck, or if you're looking for a change or in need of a change, that might be the first step in helping yourself kind of break free and be open to that change. Because if you're in the same routine every single day, it's difficult to kind of even see new opportunities in front of you or create new opportunities. So it's like if you can just shift your attention a little bit, shift what you're giving energy and focus to a little bit, and direct that attention into exploring something new, especially within maybe your belief systems, or maybe even with something that you're passionate about, I feel like you'll see like an instant, almost like an instant shift, or like an instant kind of revelation or aha moment. So let's see if we can get a little more clarity on what this message is, what this means for the month of May for you. Yeah, I feel like there's a cycle that is continuing to repeat itself, or has been kind of repeating itself, and you're kind of like at that crossroads again, where this cycle in some way might be showing up again, or you feel like you've just kind of like you've been able to recognize the cycle, or you've been able to recognize the pattern, but you're coming to kind of that point where it's like now you have to choose a different path, or choose to move in a different way. And it's like this is probably not going to be fun for you, but it's like the best way for you to move forward right now, evolve, and in whatever way you're wanting to evolve, is not by strategizing and trying to figure everything out, not seeing your future as some sort of like chess game, right? It's like you don't need to be 2, 3, 4 steps ahead right now. It's by leaning more into your spiritual side, into your spiritual nature, which might really be like a very uncomfortable thing for you. But the Peace card is about letting go of attachments, and just trying to find peace and happiness and joy without it being attached to things needing to be a certain way. I do also feel for some of you, this might be that there's a relationship that you've been in for quite some time, maybe like 5 to 7 years, maybe even more. It's like there's something going on in the relationship where it's just like it's the same cycle over and over and over again. I feel like you've grown a lot, but I feel like you maybe are finding that you've grown and evolved to the place that this connection is just no longer an energetic match for you. Like it's no longer, it hasn't evolved with you in the same way. Let's see if there's any other messages that want to come through, any more clarity on that message. Yeah, you're showing up as the 4 of Cups energy. So 4 of Cups is just not feeling very emotionally satisfied, but it's also like you've been feeling this for a long time, and you've been in this space of like emotional dissatisfaction for so long that you're almost becoming like numb in your emotional world. It's like even if you're in a relationship, you're not at all feeling supported in that relationship. Or whatever it is that you're doing career-wise, financially, like you're not feeling supported. You feel like this is something that you're doing all on your own. Yeah, you definitely feel like you've been kind of fighting some sort of battle, like all on your own, or you're feeling very alone, or you're feeling very unsupported. But again, it's like it's been a battle that you've been dealing with for a long time. Either a battle with another person. It's like you and this other person just can't ever seem to get on the same page. Or no matter what you do, no matter what you say, this person doesn't seem to get it or grasp it, or like there's still this, like it's still not shifting. And so what's in front of you is the King of Wands. It's like it's a need to take your power back and take charge of this situation. Like if it is a relationship, instead of waiting to see what's going to happen, kind of like facing the truth of it, even if the truth is not necessarily the most pleasant thing, even if it means that you're going to have to let something go. Because it's like you're not able to, it's like you're there's something that you're wanting, there's something that you're wanting to manifest. There's something you would like to create. But there's also something that you're dealing with that is completely draining your energy and draining your power and taking you out of that space of realizing that you are the creator, that you are in charge of your life. Yeah, there's some sort of connection to the past. That's like preventing your ability to move forward. Also feeling as if there's nothing you can do is the very belief that is preventing you from moving forward. Yeah, there's some kind of conflict like presenting itself to you. It's like you're realizing that you and somebody in your life are wanting different things or work. It's like you and another person are working against each other, and it's creating this energy where nothing feels balanced. But this conflict is coming up, or this feeling of discontent is coming up because there is something that needs to shift so things can feel more in balance for you. I do feel for some of you, it's like there's somebody in your life that you've been dealing with that this person is actually like working against you. They're not supporting you. Or there's there's a routine belief or a routine way of doing things that is going against the very thing that it is that you're wanting to create. And so it's like you need to be willing to kind of look at what things in my life or what people in my life are working against me, because those things have to go right now. Because if anybody is working against you or something is going against you, it's just a drain of your power. It's a drain of your energy. So your guidance is the Sun card. Like, what is going to give you happiness? What is going to give you that sense of warmth? What is going to give you that sense of freedom? You're also being guided to, like, ask yourself what routine way of doing things is sucking the happiness out of you or limiting your sense of freedom. Is this routine that you have really serving you, or is it something that used to serve you at some point and it doesn't? Is your loyalty to this person really bringing you happiness, or is it just something at this point that you feel that you're supposed to be doing? Does that make sense? Like, loyalty and consistency are all very good things, but if it's no longer, if it's not serving a sense of happiness, if it's not leading to success, if it's not giving you a sense of freedom, then is it really worth it? Yeah. And this is a cycle that has kind of been very repetitive. So this isn't something new that's all of a sudden coming up and somebody's going against you. This is like a problem that, like I said, you've been dealing with for probably 5 to 7 years. What you're not seeing is 2 of Wands and 8 of Wands. You have a choice. I feel like there's something that it's like you're feeling like this is the only option, but I feel like you're not recognizing that you do have a choice. And once you make the choice to do or pursue what it is that you want, things will actually move forward a lot faster. Yeah, it's like in order to move yourself to a better space, transition to a better space, feel more connected to your purpose, your sense of well-being, whatever that may be, it's like you have to completely tear down the structure, the normal day-to-day routine, the way that you've always done things, which again for you is probably a really difficult energy to embody, because that's what makes you feel safe and secure and grounded. But I just feel like there's something within the routine or the people that you're connected to that it's at this point it's very obvious that it's working against you or working against what it is that you're trying to accomplish. And so I feel like there's a need to be willing to, like, free up your routine or let go of loyalty to people that continue to pull you in the same cycle. I hope you guys have a good month. Bye-bye.